fleet of ships, the last remnants of humanity, drifting through the cold void of space, chased by relentless machines bent on their destruction in search of a mythical colony. It's an epic journey across the stars in search of a long-lost home, Earth. This is Battlestar Galactica. But beneath the space battles, beyond the clash of man and machine, lies a story filled with mysteries, hidden details, and secrets that have shaped one of the most influential sci-fi series of all time. From its unexpected origins to the shocking evolution of its iconic villains, the Cylons, there's far more to this saga than most ever realized. In 1978, Glenn A. Larson had a vision inspired by the success of Star Wars. Sci-fi was booming, and Battlestar Galactica emerged not just as a response to the space saga, but as something deeply personal. Larson, a devout Mormon, wove religious symbolism into the show, initially pitching it as Adam's Ark. Humanity fleeing destruction and seeking a new home. It echoed the biblical Exodus. The 12 colonies symbolized the 12 tribes of Israel, and the journey to Earth wasn't just sci-fi. It was a metaphor for mankind's search for salvation. Interestingly, Battlestar's studio, Universal, sued 20th Century Fox, claiming Star Wars stole ideas from their show. The lawsuit went nowhere, but underscored the intense competition in the sci-fi world. Unlike Star Wars, Battlestar Galactica wasn't just good guys versus bad guys. It delved into survival, loss, and moral complexities, going beyond simple black and white dynamics. The Cylons are one of Battlestar's most iconic elements. Originally conceived as a reptilian alien race, the Cylons became robots due to makeup and effects limitations. With their glowing red eyes and robotic voices, they became a part of science fiction culture. However, the 2004 reboot elevated the Cylons, introducing humanoid versions that blurred the lines between man and machine. These human-like Cylons, representing the ultimate goal for AI, added a psychological twist to the show, exploring identity and the question of what it means to be human. Are these machines still machines if they experience love, emotions, and desires? Adding to the show's unique feel, the reboot used frack as a stand-in for a certain unmentionable word, giving it a raw, gritty feel without censor trouble. The phrase became iconic, as any fan would tell you. Battlestar's 1978 debut was huge, drawing 65 million viewers for its first episode, aired as a 3-hour TV movie. However, the show was incredibly expensive, costing an estimated $1 million per episode, a staggering figure for TV at the time. Despite a strong fan base, the network cancelled it after just one season due to the high costs, devastating fans. In 1980, the network attempted a revival with Galactica 1980, which picked up where the original left off. Unfortunately, budget cuts led to a lackluster show that spent more time on Earth with far fewer space battles, disappointing fans who yearned for the interstellar drama that made Battlestar special. After just 10 episodes, the show fizzled out. Then came Ronald D. Moore's 2004 reboot, a game-changer for the franchise. Gritty, dark, and bold, it explored real-world issues like terrorism, identity, and survival in a post-9/11 context, offering a fresh lens for a new generation. The reboot nearly didn't survive its first season, but thanks to fan support and critical acclaim, it continued, becoming one of the most philosophically engaging shows on TV. Rather than just action, Battlestar Galactica posed profound moral questions, examining the consequences of war and the essence of humanity, helping it resonate far beyond the sci-fi genre. The behind-the-scenes of Battlestar Galactica is filled with intriguing tidbits. For instance, Edward James Olmos, who portrayed the stalwart Admiral Adama, took his role seriously. He refused to act against green screens, insisting on real sets for authenticity. His intense approach helped set the emotional tone for the series, creating one of TV's most charged atmospheres. A quirkier behind-the-scenes choice involved the female Cylons in the reboot. Originally, producers wanted them to have no eyebrows to give them an unsettling alien look. Thankfully, this idea was scrapped, an odd look, to say the least. The original series also cleverly recycled space battle footage to save on costs, something you'd notice if you watched closely. Once you see it, it's hard to unsee. On day one of filming, Olmos famously warned his cast, "If you frack up, I will destroy you." That intensity defined the show's energy, demanding commitment from everyone on set and contributing to the show's authentic, high-stakes atmosphere. More than a decade after its final episode, Battlestar Galactica remains one of the most influential sci-fi shows ever. It helped pave the way for complex storytelling in sci-fi TV, inspiring later series like The Expanse and Westworld. Before Battlestar, space shows were often campy and avoided heavy ethical issues. This series, however, used its narrative to explore deeply rooted themes that resonated with fans. The show's fandom is as loyal as ever, and conventions, cosplay, and fan fiction have kept its universe alive. Fans continue to be fascinated by its exploration of artificial intelligence and what it might mean for our own future. As AI technology advances, Battlestar's themes around machine consciousness and human survival feel more relevant than ever. The famous line, "All of this has happened before, and all of it will happen again," has become a powerful phrase even outside of sci-fi, capturing the cyclical nature of history. This line symbolizes how deeply Battlestar Galactica has impacted its audience, prompting reflection on the human condition and the recurring patterns in our own history. For fans who thought Battlestar had ended with the 2004 series, there's exciting news. Rumors of a reboot led by Mr. Robot creator Sam Esmail have been circulating, but it won't be a mere retelling. Esmail, a fan of the original, has described it as a reimagining rather than a remake. He aims to capture the original's moral complexity and high stakes while giving it a modern twist. No official release date has been set, but fans are already buzzing with excitement and speculation about how this new version might tackle themes like AI, identity, and survival in our current era. It's clear that Battlestar Galactica's story isn't over. If anything, it's about to embark on yet another thrilling journey, inviting fans to once again grapple with the complex questions that have defined this enduring saga. So, there you have it. Everything you didn't know about Battlestar Galactica. From its humble beginnings to its influence on today's sci-fi and the exciting future reboot, this franchise has definitely earned its place in the pantheon of sci-fi greats. Which fact blew your mind the most? Let us know in the comments below. And if you're as obsessed with space, AI, and everything sci-fi as we are, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon in the next video.